Wednesday have perhaps been sidetracked by their achievement in reaching Wembley. Promotion has to be the priority, and Carlton Palmer knows that better than anyone. His suspension for the big day means he can certainly focus personal attention on Wednesday's quest to go straight back to the First Division. Ron Atkinson makes two changes from the side which got back to winning ways in midweek against Blackburn. Nigel Pearson is back after knee trouble in place of the suspended Peter Shirtliff, and Nigel Worthington comes in on the left side of midfield despite Trevor Francis's excellent form. Francis, who has a slight shoulder injury, is on the bench however. Well, the main source of danger to Wednesday is expected to come from the speedy Stuart Ripley, who's got 3 goals in the last 2 games and is a key figure in Boro's hopes of at least reaching the promotion playoffs. Colin Todd sends out the same lineup that destroyed Port Vale 4-0 in midweek. Mark Proctor, a former Wednesday favourite, keeps his place in midfield, and there are 2 internationals on the bench in John Walk of Scotland and Bernie Slaven of the Republic of Ireland. Wednesday will begin by attacking the Leppings Lane end, and it's Middlesbrough who get the game off. They come towards the Kop, and one of those defending the Sheffield Wednesday goal today at centre-back will be Viv Anderson, who has a new partner today in Pearson. Viv Anderson has been a valuable acquisition from Manchester United, both at right-back and in central defence. He's also got some goals as well. Middlesbrough in the red strip. Good big white numbers on their backs as well, as John Hendry plays it back. Fed it through here by Ian Baird and dispossessed by Harks. Now Sheridan will use the supporting Roland Nielsen. Forward from the Swedish international, cut out by Phillips though. And straight away Ripley uses that pace we were talking about to get into the area, cuts it back, but Chris Turner down on it swiftly. But there is an immediate warning to the Wednesday defence from Ripley. Now driven up into the vacant space down the left by King, but Mowbray came across. From Sheridan, Worthington's made an intelligent run, and here's Hurst inside the area. He tried to backheel it with that left foot of his, for which he's famed in the second division, of course. Oh, and a solid header won by Pearson, and what's more, he found Worthington as well, and Sheridan. Worthington's ball in, though, will be easily cut out. And the referee Roger Dilks rightly stopping play because there was a nasty collision of heads there with Nigel Pearson coming forward, and the 2 physiotherapists also sprinted to get out here. Hendry is the Middlesbrough player involved. It's fairly easy to predict what happens there, but certainly Hendry and Pearson coming off rather badly for the moment. And Hendry goes off. Bit of a gash there. In fact, there is some blood down the back of the neck, as you can see. So John Hendry has to go off. They might be able to repair him, of course. Nigel Pearson is still down on the ground. Alan Smith, the physiotherapist, will do an eye check on him just to make sure he's sure which world he's in. Anxious moments at times like this. Richie Barker on the far side of the shot. Ron Atkinson's assistant here. Wants everybody to be fit for Wembley next week, but he's realistic enough to know, of course, that the league points matter most. And Pearson's all right. Might be flinching a little. Slaven on in place then of John Hendry, who's gone away to have some stitches inserted in the head wound. Well won by Harks for Wednesday, and he sets off and makes tracks towards the Boro goal. Now he finds Williams, who should just get into the area here. Paul Williams, on the shot, and it comes in for Hurst. Williams again, and it's going to fall into the goalkeeper's hands. Well, he's punched it out for the time being. Palmer's ball was too short, and Boro come, it's their turn. Anderson's in there. That's picked it up a bit. Williams tries to re-find Anderson and does superbly well. Anderson the ball, and it clipped the defender's heel. Still not gone away. Harks on the chest and the volley over the top. It's the most exciting phase of the game we've seen, and John Harkes claims and gets a corner. Anderson's ball in there just clipped Coleman on the heel. He was able to supply the ball once more. Harkes, who didn't have much time, swivelled on it and got a corner for it too. Harkes, who's never scored here at Hillsborough. Pearson just unable to get there. Sheridan! It fizzes over the bar. Sheridan, who's just rediscovered his goal-scoring flair. He got 2 in the midweek win. And hammered this one over. Laid back by Pearson. And it was flying a bit. Nicely done. Williams on to Sheridan. 3-4 men arriving. Oh, it's cut back, and here's Hurst. Oh, it's a fine save. There's a lovely dummy in there. I think it was by Williams, and it allowed the ball to go through as far as the instep of David Hurst's right foot. And a quality stop from Dibble. It's still going to be a Wednesday corner. And that was more like the early season Wednesday, when they were scoring so many goals. From Worthington. Oh, and the header is just wide of this near upright from the captain, Pearson. This was a very attractive move by Wednesday, though, with the ball cut back there, and Williams allowing it to run through, but Hurst is defied. With the Cop fans behind, hoping to get that ball into the net, and here's David Hurst. Not a bad pass either. Worthington trying to go outside. Parkinson wins the corner kick. Worthington to leave it for John Sheridan. Wednesday with 5 men inside the penalty area. Harkes and Worthington lurking outside it. In from Sheridan. Palmer's flick. It didn't go over the line, and good goalkeeping again by Dibble to keep it out. And then Middlesbrough come back with Proctor. And there's a bit of a roar goes up from Borough's fans, but Phil King steers it safely back to Turner. Dibble made one outstanding save in the first half, and he's done well again here, holding his line. Palmer, it actually came off the inside of Williams' leg, and helping out was Russell. That's not too far, and so Nielsen plays a good ball back in. It was a quick one as well. Mowbray was there this time. Here now is Hurst. Again, he'll try and get it onto his left foot. Harkes inside the area, clips it deep, and it beats Dibble and goes just over the top of the crossbar. Many in the crowd thought that one had ended in the net. It's because the ball rolled down the back of the Middlesbrough net. Andy Dibble saved his side here. John Harkes with a little clip in. And this is how close it was. He was really desperately struggling there, Dibble. Wednesday's corner. Coming in is Hurst. Off the line this time. It really has picked up. Harkes to drive it back in again. And now the clearance effected. It was Russell who got it off the line. And the crowd really trying to lift Sheffield Wednesday now. There's a firm header from David Hurst, but it's just the way things are going for him at the moment. He's finding it very hard to hit the net. He's got 25 goals already, including one at Ayresome Park earlier in the season. But when he got this header in here, he was thwarted by Russell on the line. Well met Pearson again. Well, Paul Williams has run himself into the ground, and he looked rather tired in that shot. He was gasping for breath a little bit. Strict vegetarian, Paul Williams. Well, he didn't need anybody to advise him on diet. Here's now Phillips for Middlesbrough. Useful ball in, and a terrific run made by Mustoe, and brave goalkeeping once more by Chris Turner. The Middlesbrough fans were standing at the back of that goal. They thought it should have been a corner. Whatever, Chris Turner did supremely well here. The ball beautifully flighted in, an intelligent run made by Mustoe, tried to control it, and that's where the ball went dead. Not much good Jimmy Phillips objecting to the linesman. He impeded Anderson, and the free kick has been awarded to Wednesday, and referee Dilks is going to speak to Phillips about the way the fullback reacted. You could even book him if he said something badly out of turn. He's not going to do that, obviously. Well, he's saying that's where you will go down there if there's any more of that. And on we go again. Wednesday and Middlesbrough still in deadlock here with no more than about 6 minutes to go. Oh, and here it might be it. Williams! That is it! Paul Williams steers the ball wide of Andy Dibble's right hand, and after seeking in vain for a goal for 85 minutes, Paul Williams has suddenly produced one out of nothing. Straight from the free kick, it's Williams who just literally gets his big toe in the way to deflect it wide of Dibble. And Sheffield Wednesday have a priceless lead in the race for promotion. 85 minutes gone, and Paul Williams, with his 16th goal of the season, nudges the Yorkshire club in front. So, something to sing about. It's been a long, long wait. In all honesty, the match has had a sort of a scoreless look about it for much of the day. John Harkes is going to come off for the closing moments, and Steve McKenzie, signed for £100,000 from Charlton Athletic on the transfer deadline day, takes his place for the last 5 minutes. And that has certainly silenced the Middlesbrough fans, and they come again with Worthington now, beats away Parkinson's attempted clearance. And Wednesday surely will be happy to slow things down for these closing moments. Just try and retain possession, although King gets it in. Hurst, it's going to come here, and almost a sensational beginning for McKenzie. The left-footed shot again, Dibble equal to it. He's been Middlesbrough's outstanding player, the goalkeeper. And Middlesbrough now have to surge forward in search of an equaliser. Mustoe to Phillips, interception by King this time. Williams looks to get through the middle, and he might do, and Paul Williams trying to get past the goalkeeper this time. He's round him. Can he finish it? Paul Williams gets his second goal in 2 minutes. That's quality finishing. They had been denied by Middlesbrough for so long, but Paul Williams, an outstanding performer on the day, has finally found a way past Andy Dibble twice in 2 minutes. And despite everything that Mowbray knew in trying to fend him away, the little striker had too much know-how and too much quality in finishing it all off. And it's 2 for Williams, it's 2 for Wednesday, and 3 priceless points are surely in Wednesday's bag now. And coming on the heels of a midweek victory over Blackburn Rovers, this is just what Dr. Ron Atkinson ordered from his team. Surely they can't be denied success on this day now. And now the fans are singing "We're going to Wembley." Well, they knew that before the day started, but they'll be in a much happier frame of mind now. Well, we're well into time added on as Palmer heads the ball out. Mackenzie for Sheffield Wednesday. And referee Dilks brings a close to a game here which for so long looked as though it would be scoreless. But then two invaluable strikes by Paul Williams in the space of 2 minutes in the closing moments of the match have secured a priceless victory here for Sheffield Wednesday. 2 for Williams, 2 for Wednesday, and 30,000 fans will go away happy tonight and know that their team is going to Wembley next weekend in good heart and good form. Sheffield Wednesday 2, Middlesbrough 0. You must feel, though, now you've got the league season back on the rails. So those were two very important wins for you this week.
They were indeed. I mean, coming up to Easter, we had a genuine feeling that we could win the league. Okay, the 3 defeats rocked us, but, you know, you have a little feeling still, all right, promotion we'd be more than happy with. But still a few points to be played for. If we could pick enough up, who knows?